Oh, someone was wanting to talk about our first jobs, like what our first jobs were.
Oh, shit. You know what's funny? I actually thought about this the other day. And there's a really funny story I have about my first job that my parents don't even know.
Ooh.
Really? What is that?
Mr. and Mrs. Usan.
Well, let me start a little bit from the beginning. My mom actually got me the job. It was at PacSun.
I worked there too.
Yeah. So my first real like paying job was PacSun, and my mom walked in and just happened to ask the manager, "Hey, are you hiring?" And they're like, "Yeah, but only for like special people." And my mom was like, "My son's kind of special." So then she came home and was like, "Hey, do you want to work at PacSun?" And I was like, "I guess, yeah." She was like, "Okay, cool. I got you an interview." I was like, "All right." So I met with the manager, and he's awesome. Like, we're actually still friends, and I talk to him all the time. But met him, got the job, and then I don't want to toot my own horn, but toot, I was like the best salesman, and I did a lot of shit for
Oh, I bet you were.
my team.
Yeah.
And
I did the opposite. I didn't want to do anything when I worked at PacSun.
sitting at the folding board like this. Just texting away.
But I mean, my manager was awful though. She
yeah,
she sucked.
She was bad.
She sucked.
But he was a stoner.
Okay, go on.
And he would go to work high, and obviously like I knew I wasn't stupid. But he just covered it really well. He was just very smooth, and he got work done. Like he was a functional stoner that could just I don't know. It's insane.
Yeah.
Obviously, I was a young kid, and like I looked up to him. I was like, I wanted to do that. And I never smoked weed. Like I was a really good kid.
Cover your ears, Mrs. Hussar.
So I had like tried it, and I got like really paranoid and weird. But I still like I wanted to be cool. I wanted to like go into work high with him. So I showed up to work high, and like we were supposed to work that night. And he walks up to me and he goes, "Hey, I'm taking off. We got so-and-so is going to take my shift. I'm going to head out." And it was another like assistant manager that worked there.
No.
And she was a bitch, dude.
Hold on. What's her name?
We don't need to say her name.
I don't
Because I
remember.
feel like it's the
Say
same
her
girl.
name.
It's the same girl. I feel like it's the.
I don't remember. I wish
right.
I did.
Did she have a?
Keep going.
Did she have a snaggletooth?
But
Snaggletooth.
she was awful. So he left, and like I instantly just. She was like, "Are you okay?" Literally walked in. He said bye. I was like, "Hey, what's up? I'm working today." And she was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "No, I feel a little funny." She's like, "Yeah, you don't look too good. You want to go get some food?" And I was like, "Yeah." So as soon as I got in, I took my break and went to the food court.
Oh, she knows
ate-
you're high too because she
Yeah.
asked you to get food.
I came back and I was just like super smiley, and she was like, "Are you stoned?" And I looked at her and I was just like,
Oh no.
You nodded.
Dare you tell
nodded.
the truth?
"You fucking yeah." I panicked, dude. I was so fucking paranoid. It was my first job, and I was high, and like I couldn't.
Oh my
function.
gosh,
So-
little Heath.
So she was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Whoa! Oh,
Are you-
aggressive.
Yeah,
aggressive.
No, she was so mad. She was like, "Go into the back right now." So she called the guy, my boss that had just left, and was like, "Heath is fucking high," and he was like, "Shit." So she's like, "We got to do something about this. Something needs to be done right
fuck
now.
off.
He cannot come into work and be fucking high."
Oh
and I'm in the
my
back, and like I
God.
can hear her like saying this stuff. So then he calls me. He's like, "Heath, please don't be mad at me. I got to do this."
She needs to get laid.
But she's threatening to call corporate right now, and it's going to be a huge issue. Like, I have to fire you right now just to shut her up, because this is going to be a big deal. And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" He's like, "Dude, I am so sorry, but
Oh
I
my
have
god,
to
and
let
your
you go."
mom. Fuck.
And she sent me home. So I didn't get called. Like, I couldn't tell my mom. I literally could not tell her. So for 2 weeks we're going by, like 2 weeks went by. And she's like, "Why don't you have work? Like, what happened to your schedule?" I was like, "The sales are down." And
Sales are
honestly,
down.
they were, we just don't have enough on the payroll right now to book me. And I'm talking on my ass.
Your mom's
right.
smart too. She
And-
probably called.
Yeah.
No, she
I
was
don't
at the
know.
mall. She was like, "Well, I was just there last week, and it was busy as hell."
It was
Pop it.
booming.
Yeah, it was like the Apple store in there. They had employees in every corner.
But yeah, for 2 weeks, obviously, I had to play it off like they just weren't calling me in. Whatever. So I went to go in, and I walked into the store, and I saw the lady that had me fired, and she goes, "Hi, welcome to PacSun. Is there anything I can help you find?"
Oh, fuck
I
off.
looked at her. I was like, "Fuck you." I
Ew.
was so
You said that?
mad.
You said that to
I
her?
literally no, I didn't say it.
Oh, I was
But
like,
I felt it. But I was thinking it.
hell yeah.
But I was just like, no, I'm good. And I was just so mad. Long story short, after 3 weeks, David calls me. He's like, I had a talk with the girl, and she was like, why did you fire Heath? And he's like, what are you talking about? You made me fire him. And she's like, no, I just said like we probably should do something about it. And then like that was it. I wasn't going to do anything.
Girl.
Oh, God.
So he
Oh,
was like, no,
no.
you purposely made me fire him, knowing like he was our best salesman. So he calls me and he's like, hey, I want you back on the team. Like you can work tomorrow. Like I'm rehiring you. Like I need you. And he's like, you have your job back. I had a talk with her. Everything is good. Like act like nothing ever happened and we're good to go. I came back, busted my ass, and I got promoted to a manager. And that bitch got fired.
Oh.
Thank you. Moral of the story.
Why did she get fired?
Smoke weed.
Why did she get fired?
Because she sucked.
No, she was high because she was high
She
on
was
the
high.
job.